I like the camera on here so much
I
better.
know.
I don't look so
really.
pale.
Hey,
Keep saying that in
YouTube.
every
It's
video.
the Love
I do.
Healing
It looks so
Room.
beautiful.
Hi guys. Welcome to
Welcome.
our afterthought. Afterglow.
Afterglow. Afterglow.
Afterglow. Me had to change that. You said afterthought. Yeah.
Okay.
Afterglow. Look at we shining. That's probably why.
There's your glow.
That's the glow.
And so tonight we're talking about what childhood labels are you claiming? We talked about the childhood labels that we're claiming that do not serve us. We had an awesome conversation in the Love Healing Room. And we then switched it to the positive or perceived positive labels that also can cause harm to children, cause them to have a complex of entitlement. So yes, it's a deep topic that I think that we all need to really consider. What part of your personality are you claiming is really a childhood label that doesn't serve you? Like you claim that you're shy, or you claim that you are just mean. I'm just mean that's just who I am. It is what it is. You hear that a lot.
I don't like people.
I don't like people. Yes.
I like to stop. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Stop that. Stop it. Stop it.
But these stem from something that was said and probably reinforced over and over again
multiple times
during your childhood. And you internalize that to believe that that's who you are. But we're here to remind you that that's not who you are. Yes.
You are loved.
You are loved, and you are loved, and you are light,
yeah.
and light, and loving. Yes.
And I'm light.
Yes, you are light.
I am.
You're loved, Terry.
I am.
Yeah.
I accept that particular part. But I
Jury's
have
still out on that one.
Well, but I have someone that I don't like people. I don't like people. I tell them, stop saying that. That's not true. You know, you're trying to push people away because you don't want them to see that beauty that's in you, that intelligence that is in you. And it's all right for women to be smart and highly intelligent. It's all right. It's what you do with it. And as long as there's a balance,
Good to go.
you're good to go.
But where's that reading? Remember?
Mm-hmm.
This card is what Terry pulled. Oh, it's backwards.
It's
Probably
all
looks
right.
backwards to us because you know, like how on here I'm on this side, but when you look at our video, I'm on the right side.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. That's
It's
true.
fine. Yes.
So when I lean toward love, I am led. So typically in the Love Healing Room, we remind you to come from a place of love. So the card for today was always, as always, was on perfect timing for the topic, because it's another deep, heavy topic that we need to get to the root of. Yeah, those things that do not serve us.
Yes. The root of things is holding you back from living your best life.
Absolutely.
Because those things will do that to you. They will be they will bind you and prevent you from moving forward in your life.
One of the things that we talked about today, and I mentioned today in our topic, was being bullied.
Yes.
And a good example of being bullied is these calls that be coming in, these scams calls that be coming in that want you to buy something, want you to drop your credit scores, and it just overpowering your phone. And these people that is bullying you to do stuff that you don't want to do. Don't make people label you. If it's not right for you, if it don't feel right for you, don't do it.
Don't receive it. Don't receive that you had to lower your credit scores because somebody on the phone. Stop giving all this information. I have to stop giving out information on the phone that will hinder you. What you're doing on it. Make sure you have a good security system on your computer. I know this is way beyond what we talked about, but this call just came in and it said scam likely. Do not be bullied. What people are saying to you, it is not true. If it don't feel right, don't be afraid. And that's why we do certain things, because we are fear. There's no fear. Stand your ground. Do not be bullied. I mentioned the book, The Four Agreements. That book have a lot to say about how we walk day to day, what we receive into our life as gold, as that, that chocolate factory, the golden ticket. That's not a pass in life. You got to know who you are. And when you find out who you are, that's your golden ticket. Because you make an agreement that you are worthy and you are more than. That's your golden ticket. Do not be bullying, because that is a form of bullying. Do not be bullying. Don't be bullied and think that you are what somebody say you are. Scam likely. Scam likely.
So yes, know who you are. And
you are loved. You cut that thing.
So back to our topic, childhood labels. What childhood labels are you claiming? So if you are claiming the label of that you're shy, that, as Darla mentioned, I don't like people, I'm not really all that smart, I'm not a good reader, I'm not a good writer, I don't learn easily. There's so many labels that we have from our childhood that we've claimed and invested as personality traits or as attributes or hindrances, which more than likely are not true. So pull them up at the root and make a conscientious choice to not allow those to continue to define how you live your life, the choices that you make, the actions that you take. Remember, you are loved and you are capable of learning, of living the life that you were intended to live, your best authentic life, and that you are loved and liked. Even if it's not by all, it's okay.
Yes, it really is.
Yes, it really is. And as always, remember, you can join us in the Love Healing Room Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have open forum. It's group environment. You can remain anonymous. But once you identify that root and you want to release it, come into the Love Healing Room and tell that story.
Yes.
And allow us to lovingly support you from a place of strength and from a place of healing and a place of love.
Yes, I'm glad you said that, because one of the things I didn't do for years was even, first of all, acknowledge it, or especially talk about it.
Absolutely.
To be transparent about it, to allow myself to open up. Because there used to be a time that when I talked about it, I would just be bawling. Those same feelings and emotions will rise up in me, and I couldn't go 2 seconds without crying. But I thank God for healing. So if you are dealing with that type of situation where you are not living your best life, you're not feeling your best and doing your best and being your best, and you want to do that, then contact us.
Yes.
Come see us. Email us.
We give out free
lovehealingroom@gmail.com. You can call us at the Love Healing Room. Leave us a message and someone will get back with you. But please, even when you call or what have you, you can remain anonymous. We just want to talk. We just want to help you. because love is the root of all healing.
Love is
It
the root of
is.
all healing.
Yes.
Yes,
That's the root we want to have.
absolutely.
Those are the new roots that we want to grow,
Absolutely.
not those other roots.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I want everyone to know that your joy comes from you
Mm.
and that joy is within you. But if you think that you're the only one that's going through a particular thing, you're not. And that's where the sharing comes into play. And once you share it and then you realize that you're not by yourself, then you can feel like a weight has been
Oh,
lifted,
yes.
off of you. And then one day when you tell this story again, the tears won't be there.
Yeah, absolutely.
They sure won't.
Because you'll find yourself in a totally new place.
Mhm.
And that thing, whatever it is, will not affect you the way it used to be.
Yes.
Absolutely. It'll be used to empower someone
Yes,
else.
someone
who's
else,
going
yes.
through
I say that.
thing.
And that's the only time I tell this story now is from a place of being able to help, to empower someone else, to help someone else to heal. Because otherwise, I have a new story.
Amen.
Yes, I
I
have a new
love
story.
them stories.
Yes.
Mhm.
So,
Give us thumbs up.
yes, thank you.
Like us at the bottom. Share. Tell a friend about the Love Healing Room and the positive things and the way we talk and the beautiful smiles. Like us, thumbs up. Thank you once again for joining us
Yes.
and
thank you.
hearing our story. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste.